Why are stem cells so cool? Max McLeod, aka Nutrition Ninja Doc, here for a brief discussion about stem cells. My goal is to provide balanced, accurate information to help you make better informed decisions about your health. I'm continually appalled at the sheer volume and persistence of misinformation out there. Not only is the internet full of misleading information, but most books, scientific studies, podcasts, and every other communication platform are almost as bad. And while there are some wonderful educational materials, including podcasts and online things, many are just way too long to really be accessible. Spending 1 to 2 hours listening to a podcast and coming away with 5 minutes worth of relevant information is a fairly steep price to pay given the value of our time. The world of progressive, integrative, and anti-aging medicine is abuzz with talk about stem cells. This presentation will help you to gain a better understanding of stem cells. Adult stem cells are some of the coolest cells in the human body. They're like tiny superheroes hiding out in various tissues and waiting for their moment to save the day. These cells are capable of self-renewal and have the ability to differentiate into many different cell types, making them extremely versatile. But what exactly are adult stem cells and why are they so important? First off, it's important to understand what stem cells are. Simply put, stem cells are cells that have not yet decided what they want to be when they grow up. They have the ability to differentiate into many different cell types, such as bone, cartilage, muscle, nerve, and other cell types, depending on the several variables and environmental conditions. This makes them incredibly valuable for medical treatments and regenerative medicine. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, I thought stem cells were only found in embryos. While it's true that embryonic stem cells are a type of stem cell that were involved in some of the early research, adult stem cells are also a vital part of our anatomy and possess many similar properties. In fact, adult stem cells can be found in a variety of tissues throughout the body, including the brain, bone marrow, and skin. These cells are incredibly important for maintaining tissue health and repairing damage. The vast majority of these cells reside as pericytes, Pericytes, not parasites, they're pericytes, on the outside walls of capillaries throughout the body until they are released and activated to become adult stem cells. Almost any injury will damage some capillaries, which causes the release and activation of our resident adult or mesenchymal stem cells to help with the repair process. It's worth noting here that as we age, the number of stem cells declines significantly. This helps to account for the slower, often incomplete healing of injuries as people age. Additionally, many studies over the past 20 years involving the capillaries demonstrate that most people have significant capillary damage as they age. This, in turn, would likely correspond to a significant reduction in the number of viable pericytes that can be activated to become mesenchymal stem cells. Adult stem cells were given the technical name of mesenchymal stem cells, MSCs, over 30 years ago, as they were able to differentiate into all the cell types that arise from the mesoderm layer, the middle layer of the embryo. Based on more recent research, that name is really obsolete. There's a proposal from one of the top researchers, Arnold Kaplan, that they be renamed medicinal signaling cells as they secrete a number of important substances that activate the individual's own resident stem cells along with a variety of immune and regenerative processes. Let's take a closer look at what adult stem cells are capable of. When our bodies are injured or damaged, adult stem cells can quickly respond and differentiate into the specific cells that are needed to repair the damage. For example, if you have a cut on your skin, adult stem cells in the surrounding tissue will differentiate into skin cells to help close the wound. In the bone marrow, adult stem cells differentiate into new blood cells to replace old or damaged ones. This is why bone marrow transplants can be such an effective treatment for various conditions like leukemia. Note that bone marrow transplants are a type of stem cell therapy. They have been used successfully for over 60 years. This slide shows a diagram of the different or some of the different tissues that adult or mesenchymal stem cells can become: bone, adipose, muscle, nerve, myocardium, liver, cornea, trachea, skin, and cartilage. In addition to their ability to repair damage, adult stem cells are also important for maintaining tissue health. For example, in the gut, adult stem cells constantly regenerate to replace cells that have been lost or damaged. In the skin, adult stem cells are responsible for creating new skin cells to replace old or damaged ones. So what makes adult stem cells so cool? Well, for starters, they have the ability to renew themselves. This means that they can create new stem cells, ensuring that there are always enough to repair damage and maintain tissue health. They also have the ability to differentiate into many different cell types, making them incredibly versatile. Finally, adult stem cells have the potential to be used for a variety of medicinal treatments. Researchers are exploring their use for treating all kinds of conditions, including things like heart disease, Parkinson's disease, and even spinal cord injuries. With the help of these tiny superheroes, the future of medicine looks very bright. There have been over 9,000 published studies demonstrating the positive effects and benefits of stem cell therapies. Although the science is well established, there's a huge lag in terms of implementation due to stem cell therapy not fitting the current medical model that is dictated by big pharma, medical device manufacturers, and third-party payers like Medicare and the insurance industry. In conclusion, adult stem cells are an incredibly important part of the human body. These tiny superheroes are capable of self-renewal and have the ability to differentiate into many different cell types, making them incredibly valuable for medicinal treatments and regenerative medicine. So the next time you find yourself in awe of the human body's ability to repair itself, remember that adult stem cells are the ones doing all the heavy lifting. We provide comprehensive stem cell therapies at the Age Reversal Technology Center that we believe go far beyond what anyone else is doing. We have a proprietary nutra and microcirculation regenerative therapy system that we call the Wolverine Healing Protocol. It's designed to unlock your body's healing superpowers. We use stems from both bone marrow and umbilical cords in multiple applications. We also make sure they have the best microenvironments to thrive. There's a ton more for us all to learn about stem cells. There'll be several additional brief presentations on this topic, so be sure to stay tuned. If you'd like more information about the ARTC stem cell program using the Wolverine Healing Protocol, reach out or stop by to schedule a consultation. Our number is 941-806-5511, or check out the website www.artc.health. Thank you for your attention.